go.
Silence is the way you start every podcast.
You say silence?
Yeah. Come on, bitch.
Did you call it a bitch?
I did.
Now who's the bitch? The computer or the man inside?
Computer. Obviously.
He says a 7-second delay on this?
I don't have any idea how long it is.
But it's a delay.
It's definitely a delay.
What the hell is that?
That's someone with one of them fast cars.
She sounds like a damn monster.
Or a loud car that doesn't go fast.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. They're out there speeding like crazy, man. Did you know the police has a task force just for those Plymouth and Dodge cars? They have a police task force just for those cars. Probably the Mustangs too.
What?
But yes, yeah. They know all the known guys that had those cars. You know.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I found that out yesterday. One of those guys who owned those cars told me, he said, they pulled me over yesterday. I said, who pulled you over? He said, the task force. What task force? He says, just for cars like mine. He said, all the Dodge Hellcats and Shelby Mustangs, and he named a couple other cars.
Huh.
Oh, the Camaro, yeah. And so they watch them, and they know some of them got their license plate numbers, and you know. Cause they do dumb shit. They'll stop on the freeway, stop all the traffic and do donuts in the middle of the freeway.
Oh, them people.
Yeah.
Because I drove up to Clio to drop off that samples
Mm-hmm. When was that, the other day?
yesterday.
I should say yesterday.
And, there was 3 bike stadies and 1 regular stadie. No, there's 5. I've seen 5 stadies. I think I saw 3 or 4 on the way up and then 5 on the way back.
Damn, they was watching, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Well, it's a holiday weekend.
Out by Holly too, so. Yeah, that's what I think it was. I was thinking they were trying to catch people getting the fuck out.
Yeah. Speed and go up north and shit.
It is that time of year.
That's where Lou is.
Where?
Up north.
Honeymoon?
Maybe, yeah, I guess maybe that's what it is. They're up in the wilderness.
Uh-oh.
What you say, uh-oh?
Well, Lou doesn't look like the wilderness type.
Check it out. Because I think she said she didn't have any electricity where they were.
What?
I thought that's what she said. Maybe I'm wrong.
That can't be. There's no way he's going somewhere where there's not electricity.
I thought she said they were camping and there wasn't electricity. I thought that's what she said. I could be wrong. I'm old. I forget shit.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I told Lou to let Bub do the trimming.
Yeah? Because you don't want to...
Look. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this right now. Well, you know, I just don't. Yeah. Well, you know, if he likes the way Bub does it, that's fine with me. I got plenty of work. I got tons of work.
I get you. I'm about to cut down 7 plants on Monday.
Oh, to hang to dry? Yeah. I did. I did the first trim on 8 plants in the last 2 days. I do the first trim and then I do the final trim and bag it up at the end of the week. Yodely dodely.
So with the backward shirt.
I got a hole in it, so I wear it backwards now.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Makes sense, I guess.
Oh, I've been waiting for a reason to wear it backwards, so it's either going to be a stain or a hole.
Oh.
You don't mean backwards, you mean inside out, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, I was going to say,
He
what is,
said backwards.
because I was going to say, exactly what is backwards? Just turn it around.
Whatever.
Crisscross.
Crisscross shit. God. I remember all I wanted was those fucking pants.
Overalls, right? They were overalls.
Like the farmer,
No, the
farmer
hammer
jacks.
pants. I remember the hammer.
The hammer pants.
Yeah, remember the hammer pants?
Yeah.
What were you going to do with those?
They had, dude, they were popular in middle school.
Oh, okay.
They came
But I mean, you couldn't wear them to school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, they let you wear them to school?
It's just looking like
They were the, what they call genie pants, right? They flare all out kind and they
Yeah,
got
they're-
narrow at the
Yeah.
ankle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind he wore.
yeah. But not flashy.
Not as, yeah, right.
Yeah, mine looked like Buffalo Bills.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you look silly in them. Now to think about it, I did look silly in them.
Well, back then you did, and it was a fad.
No, it was a fad that wasn't really a fad.
Okay. I don't remember. Well, I do remember a couple of guys having hammer pants in Detroit. I do remember a couple. Not too many guys, but a couple. They were popular, but not quite that popular. Let me this way. Everybody couldn't wear those pants.
Yeah.
It's amazing, like, I guess because he only had one hit, but the way he just, like, I guess because he didn't have a rich dad. Like, Hammer had a poor dad, and, like, Jay-Z had a rich dad. And what I mean by that is someone to teach him, not necessarily a father figure, but a fatherly figure in business. You know what I'm saying? Because, like...
How do you know his dad didn't help him?
Who?
Hammer's dad.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about there's two... Okay, the whole concept of rich dad, poor dad is not...
I know. I got you.
Is more of a... Like, this guy, his father and his mother were both professors. So they were upper middle class. But that was his poor parents because they never owned any assets.
Right.
All they did was own shit that cost money and spend money.
Right.
So that's and his rich dad was his friend's dad who never really worked.
He was an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur and just owned shit.
Mm-hmm. That's an old book. That book came out in what's it?
Probably 2000.
Oh, earlier than that. I think so. I think it was in the 90s when that book came
I
out.
don't know about that. I'm gonna look it up just.
Yeah, look it up, because I think that book is 20 years old at least. So.
Well, again, 20 years ago is 2000.
Yeah, that's true. Although I think it's older than that.
Well, you know what?
What?
I have this thing called Google.
And all you gotta do is ask.
I know it's left-wing racist or left-wing anti-white bullshit, but
bullshit.
97.
I
So
told
you're
you it was
right.
in the 90s.
Yeah, over 20 years.
Yeah. But I mean, I knew it was the 90s because I
Yeah.
remember reading that book in the late 90s.
See, I didn't. No, it was published in 2000. Let me rephrase that. It was published in 2000. So
Okay.
It was written in 97, but it was published.
Published in 2000.
I mean, he's a dude that I listen to. I've been starting to listen to.
He
his
was
podcast.
on a lot of television programs back then too.
Yeah, he's
He was
got
like
a
a
podcast.
Merv Griffin. He was on, all the talk shows back then. Oprah.
Yeah, because
His book was really, it sold a lot of copies.
32 million. It's a pretty decent amount of copies.
Yeah. You can pretty much live the rest of your life off of that.
You think if we put Deadhead in the market, it would sell 1 million copies?
Yeah.
It'd be a platinum hit.
Of course it would.
So I entered this.
This very?
Well, not obviously that bud,
No.
but from
I'm
that
saying,
plant, yes.
was it? Did you cure what you entered?
Did
Was
I
it
put
cured?
it in a jar for a
Yes.
couple days?
Yes.
Yes.
Just a couple of days.
Didn't have time to put it any longer. I mean, it's gonna sit in a fucking jar now for probably another 2 weeks before anybody fucking smokes it.
Oh, okay.
Because they gotta get. They're not taking. The entries aren't.
Yeah,
stopping,
which are all the entries get
which
coming
is
in.
July,
Got you.
or not July.
No.
Sorry, which is
January?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday is the cutoff. Yeah, July Tuesday is the cutoff, and then they gotta send it in and get tested, which is gonna take a week
Okay.
before anybody. They'll give it out to the judges. So he's got to get it all tested to make sure it's safe.
So it would have been in the jar a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Why? Is it still too green?
No, but the jar gives it a better taste and a milder draw. That's what the jar does. And depending on whether it's a Kush or a
Well, it's a blueberry, so
it's not a Kush.
I mean, it's technically half a Kush. Is it not?
Yes, I'm smoking blueberry now.
Yes.
That's not the traditional blueberry taste. It doesn't taste like the blueberry.
What is the traditional blueberry taste?
It's more of a fruity, sweeter taste than this. This is weird because this does not taste like blueberry.
Tastes hashy.
Yeah.
My blueberries always taste hashy.
Yeah, but your blueberry always has a certain kind of a fruity taste that I'm not getting from this. This is coming on more like a Kush.
Well, that could win the indica cup.
Wow. That's deep. Because I never would have guessed this was blueberry.
Really?
No, I really wouldn't have. Are you sure you got the right stuff here?
You trimmed it, motherfucker.
That's what I just trimmed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you taste it?
No.
The other day.
Here.
Wow. I like this. Not that I didn't like the blueberry.
I don't like the blueberry.
But
You
I
know
like
don't
this.
like the blueberry that much.
I like this better. But you say it's
What about-
blueberry, so what am I talking about? Am I talking about the side of my neck? Oh, look here, I'm talking about the side of my neck. I got a mouth over here. Hello. I can talk to myself.
Papers. So I got this comment. It just said, boring.
That's all it needs to say. Whoa.
What, the show?
Yeah, one of the episodes. I don't know what episode it was.
Oh, I want to know.
I don't know.
You know, I bet you.
And then someone then complained that I didn't show them the bud on, which is what's killing the gelati. Because the gelati's almost got 8,000 views.
Yeah. And you didn't show the bud?
I could have swore I did. I have to watch it again.
Who knows?
But that's just our hand. And my hand's in that one because it was before I could get. It was all on my.
Oh,
phone.
right.
Before I got that.
The gizmo.
But.
Boring.
Some days, maybe.
I know.
He said something
Can't be
about
on every
what the
time.
fuck's the dude wearing a fucking mask for if you guys are fucking smoking joints? And I was like, you didn't notice that we're not smoking the same
joints?
We're all smoking our own joints.
Different joints.
Like you can tell. Like that was pretty obvious to me.
And I have the mask on sometimes on purpose, just to remind people. Instead of saying something, sometimes I just put it on just to remind people that we should be wearing masks out in public.
Well,
And we're not out in public right now.
No. We deal with each other every fucking
Yeah.
so often.
All the time.
All the time. It's a work situation. So, and that's why we do the shows outside when it's,
More than just us.
more than just the three that come in the house.
Yeah.
I'd love to do shows back inside and be sharing joints. I really hate having to fucking roll separate joints. It's just more work.
I wish we had a bigger studio.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna do too. I was gonna put like, because I was hoping I could do. It would be like $30 for a mid shelf. If you could find a mid shelf and you wanted me to go get it within an hour, it had to be within an hour. $40 for mid shelf concentrate, and then $60 for top shelf flour, $80 for top shelf concentrate. Because they can be $75.
Yeah.
So I was like, that would be cool, but no one's gonna sign up for it if it's $80 a fucking month.
No.
No,
Ain't nobody gonna sign up for it.
I can't get it to get off the month thing. So, oh well, figure out another way to do it at some point. But I gotta learn how to actually, because I just gotta get a little bit better at when I post them, getting a little more about the descriptions. Not necessarily much about the descriptions, but make sure the links are in there to the different places that you can see it.
Right.
That way, if you wanted to, you can come watch it on here. Where's my card? Give me my Gordy dog.
Gordy dog. That's Gordy with some stickiness.
Yeah.
Sticky.
He's
Gordy.
an interesting character.
Gordie Howe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
Because like
He was.
he was. He's a great hockey player.
Oh yeah. Detroiters loved him. They loved him.
Yeah, but he was horrible for hockey players. Does that make sense?
And horrible in what kind of way? What do you mean when you say that?
Because he's the Michael Jordan of hockey, right? He's the one that everyone wants
Yeah,
to see.
Until
guess-
the 90s.
No. I'm saying in his time.
You talking about in history?
In history,
Yeah.
in his time.
Yeah.
During his time, everyone wants
He
to
was
see
the
him.
man.
He's the guy.
He was the man.
He's the, one of the,
Quintessential.
Yep. You go to see if you can see a Howe hat trick, a fight, an assist, and a goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what you went to see. Yet, he didn't care about money. So when the players are trying to get, because as the sport starts getting bigger, the players are getting not many.
Yeah.
They're not getting any benefit for the league growing.
And it's making more money, and they're not seeing.
They're not seeing it.
their
So like
fruit.
his teammates, DeVecchio and all that, were all big fucking union, setting up the union for the fucking league, and Howe was just not for it.
He old fashioned.
Old fashioned. I'm happy you get paid. I get, instead of working on a farm, I get to play hockey.
Yeah, he doesn't realize everybody is not getting paid the same money.
No, he wasn't even getting paid very much.
He didn't pay very much back then.
That's
oh,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
he paid, but you can make a good living. But
You can make a decent living, but
You
not.
wouldn't-
But those guys
close.
are getting beat the fuck
Yeah,
up.
like Gordie
Dude.
Howe. The best
all of them
player
had
in the
missing
league.
teeth.
Oh,
back
yeah.
then, when you see their cards, they all got missing fucking
Hockey
teeth.
players
The
and
fucking
boxers back
Sawchuck.
then.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You seen the picture of where
Pucks.
of the where all his scars are, like where he has stitches throughout his whole face.
Where he's at, pucks hit him in the face, fights,
Oh yeah.
falling face first on, because they didn't have
Yeah, face shield.
didn't have none of that shit, man.
You didn't
Puck
know
it.
that shit?
Yeah,
It's old school shit.
yeah.
Sawchuck was the first one not first one to
Plus
work
they had
with,
the really big pads and stuff. The pads were huge back then. Bigger than now. It's
Football
like
pads.
same with football. You look at football pads back in the 50s and 60s. Big, huge.
Oh.
Big, huge shit.
You. Have a good day. Huge. Yeah, not really. They're bigger, but they like made them slower, so they hit less. Like it was way safer back then. To be honest with you, if they took off the
I
pad,
don't know about that, dude. No, man. Back then you could clothesline it. No, you nuts. Back then, you could clothesline a dude. It was legal. I'm talking. You could full speed clothesline around his
Yeah, I
neck.
know. You could horse collar them. You could do
All of
like,
that.
grab 'em.
Yeah,
I get
oh,
it.
man.
But I'm talking like not that shit that we've determined fucking unfair. or two not like sportsmen, I guess you would say.
Shit.
Unsportsmanlike.
Because like the easiest way to fucking win a game.
But back then it was okay.
Like no, seriously, if you're playing a game now, and like if you're anybody who's playing fucking the Chiefs, the easiest way to win the game is to literally break Mahomes' leg.
Well, see, that's
If you break his leg, if you have 5 people fall on that leg and snap it,
not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen
Because of the rules.
I
man.
know.
But that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
mentality.
But the old mentality was get the
Yeah.
fucking guy out.
Knock him out the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I always liked Ty Cobb, like, you know, sharpen his spikes and
Oh, he
fucking
was
slide
spike
into
people, yeah.
second
He
base.
was a fuck.
He was a real asshole.
He was
Yeah.
a fucking man.
Ah,
But he was good at baseball.
Yeah.
You ever hear the?
He was on the Tigers
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a tiger
for a while.
forever. He was only a tiger, I think.
No.
No, he was. Well,
I think
Huh?
I think he played in New York at one time
Yeah.
too.
I think you're
I
right.
think he did. I don't think he was a Tigers through his whole career. Not like Al Kaline.
And there's a good flick with Tommy Lee Jones where he plays Ty Cobb from the.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Hell,
So wasn't it? There was a time where he was talking about. Oh, you're right. He played for. Actually, fuck you guys.
you were right.
No, technically.
He played somewhere else.
Technically, I'm not.
Before baseball.
No,
Before it was,
he played his last year with the Philadelphia Athletics.
I know it's either Philadelphia or New York. I remember.
Okay, so fuck that. That don't count. That's
yeah, it
just,
do count.
How does it count? It counts as them shipping them off.
No, he played with more than one team. That's it.
Yeah, but he played-
You're reading it from the record book.
I'm reading in 1905
Yeah.
to 1926.
Yeah.
20 fucking 1 years for one team, and then played 1 year. It's like Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady going to go down as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer? No. No, even if he wins a Super Bowl, he's still going to be a Patriot.
Yeah, he still played for.
He's
another
not a Patriot
team.
now,
Same
dude.
thing with Cabrera.
Dude, he's not
Yeah,
a
he played
Patriot
with-
now, dude.
Huh?
He's not a Patriot anymore.
I know, but he's going
And
to.
he's still playing football.
He should not Joe Montana it.
I mean, you know, he's an old dude. He probably won't do that well. He's going down.
12-time batting champion.
He's going downhill. I'll put it that way. He's on the other side of the hill.
12-time
Yeah.
AL batting champion. I guess when they started hitting home runs at the end of his career, he was like,
Well, was he a home run hitter?
no, when they started hitting home runs.
Oh,
home runs
okay.
started getting out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He played a game where he literally hit 4 home runs, and was like, this is boring to me. I like getting home runs the old-fashioned way. Because he was the AL home run leader in 1909. He never hit him over the fence.
Well, it was more of a game. It was like cat and mouse for him. You know, that he is a ruthless.
The baddest dude to ever play baseball. Who was it? Baddest dude to ever play.
Hold on, Gibson.
No, Satchel Paige.
Oh man, Gibson.
He could
dude.
pitch.
I wouldn't want to fuck with Gibson on the mound.
Oh man, read up on Satchel Paige. You can make Gibson look like nothing.
Really?
This dude could pitch like nobody else, hit like nobody else, played it out. He could play every position in baseball, and he was good. He played at one time or another. He played every position in baseball and was good at all of them, even pitching. He was unbelievable. He was phenomenal.
Okay.
My dad played.
That's completely different than intimidation in my head.
No, he wasn't that type. He wasn't intimidation type.
Because
he was just damn good.
I know, but like the way you made it sound is somebody you wouldn't want to face, and that's to me going to be Gibson. Like if I'm going to go past pitchers.
Well, no, you wouldn't want to face. You don't want to face Satchel Paige. You wouldn't want to.
No, you probably wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
But again, he played every position, so I would take.
No, I didn't. No. Let me get it straight
I'm
to you.
intimidated by.
He could play every position at one time or another.
Nolan Ryan is a beast.
I know,
but I don't give a fuck about Nolan Ryan. Bob Gibson changed the game. Bob Gibson was so dominant that they fucking lowered the mound.
Bob Gibson was with who?
St. Louis, the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
He was so dominant in the year that they fucking changed the fucking mound.
Yeah, I know. He was a bad dude, man. He was a bad dude.
But
so how long did he play, though?
a couple of years.
That's what I'm saying. He had a short reign.
I mean, most pitchers, no, not most, because like you're right, Ty Cobb was huge. Not Ty Cobb. Nolan Ryan lasted forever.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson lasted forever.
Yeah, some guys lasted.
Roger Clemens.
Yep. Oh, he lasted for days.
Did you ever hear about him? And he goes first time he played in the All-Star game, and he had Randy Johnson he's pitched like up against Randy Johnson or something like that, and a little bit inside, and it fucking scared the shit out of him. And from that point on, he knew that he just this is how scary it is coming in at 95 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always inside. Always inside. Come in with a 94 mile an hour heat on the inside corner. It looks like it's gonna hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comes out the hand looking like it's gonna hit you, and it's like right next to you, and you're like, what the fuck? It wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
Now it's there.
Strike.
Yeah, baseball was I liked baseball, but I don't think I had the eyes for it.
Baseball. I didn't feel baseball. I was more into the combat type sports.
Yeah, you didn't play any real like national sports or whatever.
No, I didn't. No, they wanted me when I was at Mumford. They wanted me to be on track team and play football, and I didn't want to do either one.
Actually, wrong. Gibson was a 9-time All-Star, so he had a pretty
so
fucking
he played
dominant
for a
career.
while.
Yeah. 2 World Series MVPs, 2 Cy Youngs, NL MVP. Yeah, I mean, he had one real dominant. 1968 was the year that he fucked everything up and was dominant as fuck, but he was still like. Remember that one dude, Pedro Martinez?
Mm-hmm.
That dude, for a minute there, was unfucking hittable.
Mm-hmm.
He had, because I guess I remember seeing an interview with him where his hands are real awkward and real long, and he's got real
Split finger.
Yeah, so he's able to get a grip on the fucking baseball that most people in the world can't.
Yeah. That split finger pitch is a weird pitch because you have to have a certain type of hand. If you throw the split finger pitch, you can mess your hand and your arm up. Especially if you're trying to throw it at like 90 miles an hour and stuff. So a lot of pitchers only use that every now and then. They don't throw that a lot. But there's a pitcher, I think, for Detroit now that throws the split finger. He throws it a lot. He said it doesn't bother him at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just heard that yesterday. Because the Tigers, the shortened season, and the Tigers were doing okay for a minute, but now they do what they usually do.
Yeah,
They have
been bad
not.
since 16.
No. 18 they started really falling off. That's when they lost most. Well, no, I guess it is since 16.
Yeah, it would be 15 or 16. Yeah, they haven't done anything in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, they got rid of all their mound, and then
Yeah.
But at least they're not as bad as the Lions.
well,
At least they're not as bad as the Lions. That's all I can say.
they just need to
Oh, in case
check.
anybody's wondering why I'm standing up, because I got a bad leg that's bothering me sometimes. So
He just likes to look like he's leaving.
I'm the big fella.
I might have to move the thing up so it sees your head. You can't see Smokey right now. Someone also asked me in the comments, what's with the piece of wood on the fucking wall? Or he's like, what is with that weird shelf? That one.
Yeah.
Always like for my cats, man. Like,
Weird
obviously you
shelf.
haven't seen it. There's times where they'll go through there and you'll see it.
This-
I try to get a lot out of this 1,700 or 700 square feet.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
I ain't done shit.
I mean,
My wife is
you're
doing
making
most of
use
it.
of the room. Oh yeah, It's a whole different place now.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
The outside is too.
I know.
Those sunflowers really tall, taller than most of us I've been seeing around.
I know. They're over there tall as fuck too. It's this area right here.
Yeah, it must be this dirt.
No, it's not even in that dirt. It's in my dirt. Like
That's what I'm
used
saying.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming that whole thing is just root bound as fuck. Like, you can't even lift the pot. If you try to lift the pot, you rip up roots. Because the roots have just grown into the grass underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's done, I'm going to be lifting it up, and it's just going to be a pot of roots.
Big root ball.
Yep.
A root knot.
They started this big.
Mother Nature at her best.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing.
It's very amazing. I was looking at some birds this morning. I was in my backyard. And I was looking at these birds this morning, just how they act and interact with each other is interesting. One was in a tree over here. I guess the mate was over there in a tree. And they were communicating with each other. Yeah, and then they both landed on the wire. And they were doing some kind of cuddly thing, rubbing each other like on the wire, you know.
Yeah.
So I figured they got a nest somewhere, probably.
Dude, we get lots of birds out front. They go crazy, and then they just sit there, and he just goes, yeah. Yeah. Makes this little whining noise at him.
Yeah.
Clicks at him sometimes. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Squirrels, too. Squirrels will come up on this thing, and they'll look at her.
Squirrels ain't afraid of shit.
Fuck no.
Squirrels
They
ain't
are.
afraid of shit.
They are. They were gonna run once if he was able to get the fuck out.
No, what I'm saying is, don't get them cornered. They'll run, but if they get cornered, they are vicious.
Oh yeah, most animals are.
Yeah, but a squirrel in particular, because he's super fast, super flexible, and he's got some choppers on him.
Yeah.
He'll bite you 5 or 6 times before you know it. He will.
You been bitten by a squirrel a couple
No, I
times?
saw 2 people that were bitten by squirrels before. And it was more than one bite. Yep.
So my uncle we used to have this big window, and 2 sides had screen, but the center didn't. And every day he'd feed this squirrel out on the porch leftover breadcrumbs and like taco shells and shit. And he didn't feed it for a couple days. I go, Jason, I told you, if you keep fucking feeding that thing, it's gonna
Expect it.
Yeah. And I go, now it's out on the screen. For like the next couple days, it went rampant on the screen. It would just try to get out, and it sucked because it was summer, so we had to close the door or the window. Yeah. Fucking crazy how scary it was when it was trying to get in.
Yeah.
I was like, this fat little fucker, if it gets in, there's no food, and it's gonna eat us.
I had one in my backyard, and I come out, not every morning, but every now and then he'd be in the middle of my yard. He was a nice-sized squirrel, so one day, I remember it was wintertime, and the snow was out there, so I took a big old dab of peanut butter and put it out there in the middle of the yard. I came back, the peanut butter was gone. So I did this for about a week, right? So then I came out one day, and he was sitting on the fence. He looked at me. So I took the peanut butter and set it in the middle of the yard. Went back in the house. He got it, it was gone. So I'm in the kitchen this morning. I'm in the kitchen. I think I was cooking breakfast or something. And I hear I hear rattling on my door. And I go, because I had the big door open, so it's just a screen door light. And he's right at the door. So I take some more peanut butter. And I was real careful to open up the door. He took it right from me and took off. That went on for about 2 years. And then one day he never came out. Either he moved or maybe something happened to him. Well, he just stopped coming.
Crazy.
He got fat. He got big. He was huge.
Protein, peanut butter.
Sometimes I just throw nuts out, some nuts out there sometimes. But he preferred that peanut butter. He loved that peanut butter.
I like peanut butter.
He's nothing but a rodent anyway, right? He's from the rodent family.
Yeah.
Yeah, squirrels and rodents are in the same family.
The other day, I actually saw the old squirrels that used to be here, or one of them, because in Hazel Park there only used to be the big brown squirrels that had like mostly a brown tail, but they would get like gray at the
Maybe
end.
bushy tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Detroit for a long time was nothing but brown squirrels.
And then they switched to just like those little black ones, and then I've been seeing like gray ones and like just random other types.
I think about 5 or 6 years ago we started seeing the black ones over in my neighborhood. Before that, there were no black ones. They were all brown. Now we get these black ones. The black ones don't get as big as the brown ones.
Yeah, they're little
They're
guys.
small.
They look more like rats to me.
Yeah, they're small.
They're like.
But I love animals, man. I love animals. They're so interesting. Especially dogs and cats. Because they can have a relationship with you. Well, I guess even a wild animal, if you brought it in the house and tamed it, would probably have a relationship with you as well.
To an extent.
Well, I see on this on the YouTube, a lot of people have raccoons for pets.
Yeah, they can be domesticated. I think.
Yeah, because they be sleeping with the raccoon, and the baby be sleeping with the raccoon. I was like, damn, the baby was sleeping with the raccoon.
No.
It's on YouTube,
No.
dude.
They are smart as fuck. So if you
Yeah.
domesticated them, it'd be like a little dog.
Shit.
That motherfucker sleeping with the baby.
They know how to get.
Smart.
And I'm talking about it was an infant too. It was a little baby,
Yeah,
It
they
wasn't-
must be trained.
yeah, it's got to be.
No raccoons, no possums, none of that shit.
Possums aren't even cute.
And then they showed they had a whole bunch of
Some
them
people think they are.
where they showed dogs and cats getting along. They showed a cat and a mouse getting along. They showed a cat and a bird getting along. They were, they were playing with each other. I was like, look at this shit. Yeah, they grow up together.
Yeah, they have their moments.
Mm-hmm. But they're not gonna hurt each other.
Oh, I think that one.
They'll play rough, but they're not gonna hurt each other.
No, they don't even play rough. They just don't even do anything now.
Mm-hmm.
But he just runs away if he gets. But she's. I get up right in her face all the time, and then he'll sniff her butt.
Do what animals do.
Yeah, because MJ's always had a fucking cat, so it's nothing new to her.
Right.
She's always dealt with that shit.
I got a decent buzz off of that, man. Nice buzz.
Yeah, it should do alright. It could get second. Maybe.
It could get second, maybe.
To the other one.
Oh, the blood orange.
You into that too?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Did you smell that? It's fucking rank. It's so fucking frustrating to me because it smells so good. And you put it in there and you dry head it and you're like, man, then you light it and you're like,
Oh.
straight to the...
Is it?
If you like tangy, it is.
Oh.
Isn't. If you can taste orange...
I'm not a tangy man.
Yeah, if you can taste the actual orange and not the tangy... Because that's why I call it tangy. Because if it was orange, I'd be like, it tastes like orange. But it tastes like tangy to me. But everyone that tastes orange in that... it's unique in that sense that it literally tastes like two different kinds of weed.
That's deep.
It tastes like a creamy weed with the tangy...
Overtones.
I don't fucking know.
Undertones.
Ask him.
Tony tones. You like it? He's smiling.
I do like it.
He likes it.
I like that one more than the blueberry for sure.
That was
That one.
That one's in the hybrid.
I like that something 4. What is it?
Sorbet 4.
Yeah, I think that's the one I like.
Yeah, that's the one I just smoked.
Yeah, that's the one.
That
I
one's
like.
heavy. Real heavy. And then, yeah, I like that one too. I hope we didn't lose it.
Why do you keep saying that? Are you losing stuff?
Yeah, because we got fucking bunch of stress shit, dude. I don't know. Either I got it, like, I'm thinking we got bad batches of fucking soil. If he's right, because it could be the light, it could have been the soil, could have been a combination of both.
In other words, you're not sure what it is at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm not sure.
Well, there was Corona shit caused a huge flux in just a lot of shit. You know.
Yeah, because the soil was just like we get pallets of soil that were.
Oh, I see what you. Okay.
Rock hard,
I was trying to
like-
figure out what is he talking about. I
Now
realize.
he's telling me he's checking fucking
Yeah.
levels and it's at 1700 and there's no fucking reason it should be at 1700
Like, not even.
because we haven't even
Yeah,
added
yeah.
any fucking
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So it's like that's
What the
not
fuck?
normal. It's not normally that high,
Yeah.
and that would make sense on why it's fucking losing its mind because it's not a very easy strain to grow. You need to be very good with it.
Very precise with it.
Not necessarily precise, but you can't fucking be that way off.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
one
too
of the-
far off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They were doing 3 times the size, container,
huh.
like spread that out, thin it out.
Yeah, but
Once.
again, it's not even it's even if it's in a 15, it's still going to be the same. It was the soil. I think again, I don't know. Because we all of a sudden can't use Fox Farm anymore from the place that we were getting the Fox Farm from.
Because.
There was a fire or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm told that that's not necessarily true. So maybe
So something's going on.
maybe they just wanted to run the fuck out of their Fox Farm. That they had, they bought too much of it.
Right. Right.
And
What it,
we're the only ones that were using it, so they wanted to get rid of it. So they just fucking gave us, even if it was like, because if it's 3-4-year-old fucking soil,
yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily, it's usually the microbes and all that shit's gone.
By then.
Yeah. And it's just literally microbe poop. So that's why it would be so high.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because the microbes still create some, they create that fucking salt too. They're the ones that make the salt.
Some kind of residue.
Yeah, so if it's in there for 5 years in a bag,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be eating everything you can eat, and then be nothing.
And nothing
but-
left.
Yeah, nothing but fucking. It's like a fish tank that you've let sit for fucking 3 years without fucking
Without cleaning it.
cleaning it.
Yeah. Have all kind of shit in it.
So,
Literally.
We'll see. It could be. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I wish I knew the answer, but I have to be patient and wait for it to get through because I can't.
And then just change.
That's why we killed 20 fucking plants.
Wow.
Yeah, just fuck it, get them out the way.
That's a lot of
We switched up too. That's one of the problems too. Is every 3 days is just too much down there, and what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just too much shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough time. The 10-day works so much
better.
So
you're switching over.
we switched to 10 days.
I think it's more consistent. It's like
Yeah, it gives
how
us a better. It lets us see the plants.
Yeah, for a longer period of time.
Yeah, but in the cycle is easier because the 3-day cycle I could.
It's kind of rushed, isn't
Yeah,
it?
if I go down in 7 days, I've missed 2 cycles,
Right.
2 complete cycles. With this, I can. If I go down in 7 days, I'm only halfway down between the cycles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go down every 7 days, but at least I can go down every 3 days instead of. And then again, if I go down on the wrong 3-day, when it was every 3 days, it's just wrong timing.
That's weird, isn't it?
No, it makes sense. I need to be there every day. If I'm
That's what I was getting ready to say. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
I
on
need
a
to be
3-day, it's a daily.
Yeah, it's every day I need to be downstairs.
Yeah.
Because I do the trimming. The live
Right, the
trimming
live trimming,
and
yeah.
the forming
Canopy.
and stuff like that, yeah.
The canopy.
So if I not that with the 10-day, it's a lot easier to form them.
And next time I'm over here and you do that, I want to watch you do that, okay? You know, if I'm over here and you're about to do it or something, let me
Well, I'll
know
do it tomorrow. So
so I can watch.
when you're done, whatever. Maybe we'll do a show while I'm doing it.
That might be an interesting thing to do.
You can try
I think
that.
that'd be a good idea.
All right.
All right, fellas.